Welcome back to the channel, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at another piece of construction equipment. This here is what's referred to as a grader. It's a form of heavy equipment with a long blade, which is used to create a flat surface during grading. You see these a lot on construction sites, and sometimes you see these being used by the city. And yeah, you know, they're quite a good sized vehicle, kind of long. And yeah, this one here is sort of based off of a Volvo grader. There's a few companies that fabricate these, but this is what I based this one off of. And on the back here, you can sort of see that it has the we have the rear attachment. We have what's called a ripper. So let me just sort of show you that. The ripper just sort of moves up and down. And what a ripper is used for, it's used to loosen hard and impacted materials. Just a nice accessory to put on there. And of course, we've got the large blade in the front here. And then in the front of the grader, I mean, I could potentially add another blade in the front, just attach it on here, which could be used for plowing, for example. But not going to do that just yet. Overall, I'm pretty happy with how this came out. It was a bit difficult to put together, you know, but I got the shapes right for the most. Now, I will say that it is fragile in the center here. This part does come off quite easily. I could have just used different parts in order to make this work out better and hold stronger. But I really like how the arch complemented the vehicle, so I didn't want to compromise on the look, so I ended up keeping it in there. But that's okay, because my MOCs are mostly used for display. But in any case, here you can sort of see in the front, you know, we've got an extra set of lights. Of course, we got the large blade, and the wheels can actually they can turn on this. So I thought that was kind of a nice touch. I kind of like that. I can just sort of pose this vehicle, and yeah, they can turn quite a bit. And then the blade here, the blade can, you know, it can be tilted back and forth. It's a bit difficult to do, but it can also just sort of be moved upwards when not being used, and then the grader can just sort of drive to wherever it needs to go. But yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with this. And the blade, of course, the blade can rotate. It can rotate side to side. It could do an actual 360. That wouldn't be a problem. And then yeah, you just sort of see here on the side, we've got the driver's compartment. I'll just sort of open that up here. Just try and take a look inside. I use these older Lego door pieces, the 1x4x5, I believe. And yeah, you know, then got your driver inside the compartment there. And I ended up putting in a larger style steering wheel. Just wanted to use something a little bit different this time around, and I think that worked out. Quite nicely, actually. It really complements the rest of the vehicle here. So yeah, I've got those doors on either side, and then on the back here, well, of course, we got some lights. You know, we've got you got the brake lights, you got your exhaust up top, and as I said, we got the ripper on the back here, which is a nice touch. And again, same thing on this side. We do have another opening door. And then in the front here, of course, as I mentioned already, you know, we've got the lights, and you've got your little warning light up on the roof there. So yeah, all in all, I like how this actually came together. It was challenging to do, you know, and as I said, it is still fragile in the front, but it does have the right shapes, and that was sort of important to me, you know. Now, while it's based on or inspired by a Volvo, that's not officially what this is. This is just my interpretation of a grader, and I'm very happy with how it came out. It's definitely a good size. See if I can maybe grab another vehicle here to compare it to. I'll just grab like my city. I'll grab my city dump truck. Just sort of place that next to it there, just so we can sort of see. Yeah, you know, you can just sort of see the size comparison. It's quite large, but you know, it works. It works out. You know, the dump trucks, well, it's not meant. Dump trucks aren't really meant to be the same size of a grader, of course. That's a heavy piece of equipment, you know. But yeah, all in all, pretty satisfied with this build. And yeah, you know, I'm looking forward to adding some more small things to my construction company. But I think that this will make a fine addition. Anyways, that's really going to do it for this bid. Just a quick look at this MOC. Hope you enjoyed having a look. Feel free to leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And go ahead and like, subscribe. Helps out the channel. And yeah, that's going to do it for me. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you again as soon as I can.